lost in the sectional finals to an unbeaten Middleton team. Both those teams could have won state that year. And unfortunately, Middleton didn't even get a chance to play when they called off the games that Thursday night. So lots happened in the last 6 years. Yeah, but in that time, Marcus Flowers has become the dean of Madison and of the Big Eight coaches. When he came in, James Storbakken down at Craig, and you had Angie Murphy at Verona.
Yep.
Coach Olson over at Sun Prairie. You know, and now it's like, you're the old man, all right? He goes, yeah, his 11th year, and he's got a very good team. He's got, unlike some of the teams in the conference that only have a varsity, he's got all three levels. And he's had problems finding games for his JV teams, but he tells his JV is basically, you're going up against the varsity in practice. You're going up against one of the best teams in the state.
Yep.
So they're getting better and watching them here in the prelim game, a 17-2 run to open the game against Edgewood. And Edgewood's a really good program all the way through, so that tells you something about Memorial.
Yeah, as the girls JV game here is with 3 minutes left in the game. Memorial leading 40-27 on Edgewood right now. And then following the conclusion of the JV game, we'll have the varsity game. Had to get used to having a game going on for us, Dennis. You know, football, they play the JV and the freshman games during the week leading up to that Friday night game. We don't have another game going into it.
Well, I like that. I remember the old days where you'd have the JV game, and sometimes the varsity would start 15, 20 minutes late. And if you're a newspaper reporter like I was back then, you get a little nervous if it goes to the deadline. But, you know, and if you're a broadcaster, it's not, okay, I got 20 more minutes or 30 minutes to fill.
How do I fill that time?
How do I
exactly.
fill that time? But basketball a little different. So we just like it, though, when the JV game does not go triple overtime, as we've had our share of long ones in the past. But it's good to sometimes those games get a little long, and then the gym's filling up, and the parents of the varsity and the fans get to see the younger players play, which is good for them.
Absolutely, as we're getting ready for a powerhouse matchup between the Edgewood Crusaders and the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. And Dennis, you were talking about the Spartans, you know, they're having trouble sometimes finding games for their JV squad and that, but this varsity squad for the Spartans, any one of these players could go off any single night with all 5 of their starters averaging over double digits per game.
Yeah, and you got Avery Blue as a 4-year starter. This year she passed 1,000 points. She also set the Big 8 record for three-pointers made this season. And she could be a 20, 25-point game scorer, but her leadership this year, the way she's taking care of the basketball, she's a lot more efficient, taking less shots and still getting double digits in points. And then you got Kennedy Harden, guard, who maybe averaged 5 or 6 points a game, who's up over about 12 a game. And I like it. She's known for defense and running the team, but Coach says she's the head of the snake on defense. You got to like it, that defense, which can be pretty lethal because Memorial wants to play fast.
Yep.
Really fast.
Yep.
And it all starts on the defensive end, forcing turnovers. I think they're averaging about 18 steals a game. So that tells you right there, 18 steals a game, the other team's got to be turning the ball over around 20 sometimes against them. But I noticed one thing in the huddle, they have everything. They've got like points in the paint per possession, turnovers, bound, and some of these new ones now, they don't have turnovers on there. That's a negative stat, and they don't want to see it. As a broadcaster, we like to see it. We want to see who's prone to it. Not that we're going to point out any individual player for it, but that tells you sometimes that turnover, assist-to-turnover ratio, how important that is, and who's taking care of the ball and who's not.
Absolutely. And then on the other side, Dennis, you mentioned it there at the beginning with this Madison Edgewood squad. They're 6-4 overall on the season, but fans shouldn't think that this is any different of an Edgewood squad than what we've seen the last few years. Coach Stavs likes to schedule very tough games in their non-conference, challenge this team throughout the season. They've played some very good non-conference games, hence the 6-4 overall record, but they've been up to Green Bay the last 2 seasons. They've won state championships in 2017 as well as 2 years ago. So this is a great squad here at Edgewood, and that's why they're playing one of the biggest schools in the entire state here today.
They were picked number 1 to come in, and then you lose 3 of your first 4 games. And I've been voting in one of the polls. And we've had them in the top 10 all year long because we believe they are one of the top 10 teams. But they opened up week 1 with Aquinas, who's ranked 8th in Division III. Then they played Hartford, who's in the top 10. They had Johnston, Iowa, who's ranked number 2 nationally, and has got some major players on that squad. Then they lost to Arrowhead recently, who's ranked 1st in Division I.
Yep.
Coach Staub does not take a backseat to anybody as far as scheduling. She wants her teams tested by the time they get to the tournament run. You want different styles. You want to know what do you have and what combinations. And you only learn that by playing good teams. You don't learn in a conference. They're averaging 30 points. Their wins are 30 points a game. So it's pretty tough. You know, as a coach, you want to get your subs in there and you want to run the stuff you run, but when you're up there double digits, you can't press.
Yep. Yeah,
not if you have any kind of class. So you're kind of limited on some things you can do. So you want to play those tough teams so you can get your players that game experience they need to get to the Rush Center.
Yeah, because typically for those that maybe don't follow high school basketball throughout the state, and this is the same whether it's the boys' side or the girls' side for it, regionals, if you're a really good team like Edgewood, you can kind of cruise through your regional typically. Then you get to sectionals, and you're down to the last 16 and the last 8 teams in the entire state. You're playing a really, really good team who's probably even for that sectional a lot of times on the verge of maybe being a nationally ranked team, kind of like Arrowhead has been now this year with Max Preps, sitting at that 20 to 25 range for a big chunk of the season. So getting those games, if you feel like maybe, hey, your conference, you can kind of run through things pretty easily. You want your players to stay sharp throughout the season and be locked in, and that's what Coach Stobbs likes to do with this Edgewood squad. We're down to inside 90 seconds left on this JV game. Memorial leading 46-28 with 1:16 left to go in this one. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will have our Midwest Financial Group coaches profile as we'll get to know more about both of these coaches heading into this game, as well as our keys to the game, as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973, and their customer service is second to none. You can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations, one on Fish Hatchery Road and the other on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires at Zimbrick Honda? Buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
That's right, just $1. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. When we come back, our keys to the game and coach's profile here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Hey, it's Jim Rutledge, and if you're like me, you want to look good, feel good, and still enjoy life. That's why I go to Carbon World Health. Whether it's recovery after a long week, boosting energy, or getting your fitness dialed in, Dr. Nestor Rodriguez and his team have you covered. And now, they've got a new med spa in Sun Prairie that has everything you need to look as good as you feel. Carbon World Health isn't just a gym, it's a total wellness experience. CarbonWorldHealth.com to learn more.
Home is where the heart is, and at the heart of every home is a warm furnace. Let Shackelford Heating and Cooling ensure your residence receives the best Dane County has to offer. HVAC repair since 1986, their experienced contractors are Carrier certified, specializing in replacements and service for residential customers. Plus, they offer affordable financing and energy-saving solutions. Schedule your install or maintenance evaluation today at shackelfordheating.com. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Quality work guaranteed.
It's all about the green and gold and nonsense on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
The Green Bay Packers will get to their final goal, winning the NFC North, maybe even a Super Bowl run, is to continue this identity of letting it rip. If you get too conservative, you're going to falter like they did earlier in the season. Let it rip, Matt LaFleur.
Do you firmly believe that's the foundation?
I do believe it is now.
Presented by Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. Weekdays from 2 till 4 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community, and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fears stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Counting down to the opening tip-off between the Madison Edgewood Crusaders and the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. The JV game is done. Both the varsity teams now coming out onto the floor to warm up in this one. Dennis, expecting a great game here, but it almost feels like this would be a game where I expect it to be close, but I don't think we'd be surprised if either team were to just go on a run late in this game, and it kind of looks like a much larger margin than what, you would think it is.
And Jeff Gifford, one of the assistant coaches for Edgewood, came out and said they've had games where they missed 33 pointers in a row. You come on, you hit one, and then nothing. So sometimes you live by the three, you die by the three. If they can handle the pressure for Memorial, it would be one thing. But if they turn the ball over, it could be. But last year when we saw these teams, Memorial kind of struggled. Edgewood went off on a 20-some point run. So, but this is the best team in the Badger South by none, and one of the best teams in the Big Eight. Now they knocked off Verona, snapped their 3-year winning streak in the conference, but lost to La Follette. That was tough. And so anything can happen here. It's the new year. Teams have had some time off, since their last games. But this is a good non-conference team to have. Again, a team you don't expect to beat by 30 or 40 that is going to test you in some different ways. So both teams are looking to come off of it. Breaking rights for their conference. But also, for Edgewood, if they knock off a Division I team, that helps in the seeding. For Memorial, not as much. But if they lose to a team like an Edgewood that's going to get a high seed, that's got to help them too.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're counting down to the opening tip-off between Vel Phillips Memorial and Madison Edgewood here at Vel Phillips Memorial High School. Dennis, let's get to know both of our coaches. It's time for the Midwest Financial Group Coaches Profile. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. Dennis, let's start with the visitors. Even though they are on the road, didn't have to travel too far from Edgewood High School to get here to Memorial High School, but let's get to know the head coach, Laura Stavnis, for the Edgewood Crusaders.
Well, she grew up in Ryle, a small town north of Madison. It was this small country town. That's where she got her love of basketball. She played collegiately at Whitewater, and she's had some great mentor coaches along the way. She is a physical education teacher at Edgewood. My son had her as a teacher in school, so I know how tough she can be on the kids. She's won 2 state titles. In 2022, she was inducted into the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame, and the court has got her name on it at home. That tells you how impressive, and she's won over 500 games in her career. She's also coached a lot of AAU, a lot of other kids, so she's coached a lot of the best players in the state over her last 30 years, which is pretty incredible, and been a coach of the year, countless times, city coach of the year, you name it. There's not an award she hasn't won.
Absolutely. And she also, when it isn't basketball season, she works with the
football team.
The football
she's
team.
In the press box.
Yep, she's in the press box. So we always love when we're at Breese Stevens, typically at Breese Stevens for those Edgewood football games, getting to talk with her, talk some ball, listen to things she thinks that the WIA should maybe be doing. We won't throw her under the bus and say the things that she says they need to fix. But
I'm on the board with her for the WBCA, and she's a very important part of the growth in girls sports and in the growth of our organization overall as well.
Absolutely. And then on the other side, you said he has become the veteran within this conference in his 11th year, head coach Marcus Flowers for Val Phillips Memorial.
It's only fitting. He's the dean of coaches in the Big Eight, and he's the dean of students at Memorial.
Perfect.
Here. So he's in the classroom. He sees all the kids. He sees them in the hallway. He sees them at lunch, who their friends are, how they're hanging out. He can talk to the kids. He's very well inducted. He's the oldest of 5 brothers who all started in basketball at La Follette. I covered all of them over the years, and it's always great when we call. I get an update on the brothers. Michael's was the youngest who played for the Badgers. He got his MBA. He's working for American Airlines down in Dallas now. But all the other brothers are doing well. But he's been an outstanding coach for a long time here. He won a couple. His brothers won national titles basketball. He's looking for that first state championship to get Memorial to state. And that's the last thing he's got to check off here because he's working his way toward a Hall of Fame career as well with the Spartans.
Absolutely. Those, again, are your Midwest Financial Group coaches' profiles. We do those throughout the season through football and basketball to highlight the coaches in this game, as we'll be talking a ton about the players. Speaking of the players, Dennis, we've talked about the coaches. We've talked about these two teams and these programs just overall. But who are some players that we need to be looking out for? Again, we'll start with the visitors, and I'm just going to make you do it right away. Anna Miller, the future Badger.
I love it. I love her as a player. She's a Wisconsin commit, a 3-year starter. She was named the Badgers Small Conference Player of the Year last year, unanimous first team, and also WBCA, 2-time All-State selection. Averaged 17 points a game last year. She played tennis for a couple of years. This year she didn't because she's working on her game. And the one thing, I got a good comment from the coach on her. She is religiously working on getting tighter with her handles, working on her ball handling. But her big thing is working on her conditioning and physicality, her lateral speed. Defensively, she's been tougher, and vocally, she is a much stronger leader. This is as good a player as you're going to get at the high school level, and they've got her for another year plus.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't mention that, you said that she was a 3-year starter. She started for this team as a freshman, which isn't something that is very common within this Edgewood program to begin with. But then she came in, and you and I did one of their regional games when she was a freshman. We were like, oh, my goodness. Like, we thought, okay, yeah, she's a freshman playing varsity in a very good program. We expected her to be good. She was the best player out on the floor those 2 nights.
As a freshman, and they won state. And then last year, their shit down in the first half really came to play in the second half. Triple overtime loss. That one kind of eats at her. But, again, I can see Edgewood making a 4-year run to state with her in the lineup. Also,
and not just her, but Beanie Thompson, and the other junior.
And she is as tough as they come. She'll get knocked down. And I remember a game where she had stitches, and she was back out there begging for the coach to get in. She also plays softball, just a great all-around athlete. And Macy Faust, all 3 of those players were first-team all-conference last year. Macy's picked up her scoring, and she's also an outstanding track athlete as well.
Yep.
And then let's go take a look at Memorial. Well, another player, Avery Blue. She's people are going, how many years has she been there? Did she go get a grad year? She's a 4-year starter. She is a Wagner, Division I Wagner recruit. And according to Coach Flowers, that signing has taken a lot of weight off her shoulders. She also has become, as I mentioned earlier, a lot more efficient on her shots and taking very much a vocal leadership role with this team. She surpassed 1,000 career points in the game against La Follette. She set the Big 8 career record for 3-pointers in their win over Sun Prairie West. Leads the team in rebounding, second in steals. She can do everything out there. She came in as a 3-point shooter. Now she is a complete player.
Absolutely.
And then Kennedy Harden, I got to mention that, the head of the snake on defense.
Exactly.
She's the point guard. She's 5'6", and she plays a lot taller. And she will be the one that will probably start on Anna Miller, get some time on her. That'll be a great matchup to watch. And another longtime starter, Nakira Martin, third on the team in scoring. She was second team All Big 8 last year. But you look at all 5 starters for Memorial in double figures on any night. Any of these players can go for 20+.
Well, and you mentioned third on the team in scoring, but that's third on the team in scoring for a starting 5 that all average double-digit in points.
Yeah, they go 16-6, 11-9, 10-8, or 11-3 for Kira, 10-8 for Nevaeh Jackson, and Chanty Wilson at 10.3. 2 other very good players. So this is a veteran team expected to do a lot this year.
They definitely are, as we are counting down to the opening tip-off between the Val Phillips Memorial Spartans and the Edgewood Crusaders here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. We're also brought to you by Stoughton Health. They've been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support the student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. Dennis, let's go deeper into this game with the X's and O's and the 3 keys for each of these games. Every week you talk to these coaches, you get their keys that they feel like they need to win this game. Again, we'll start with the visitors and the Edgewood Crusaders. What are their 3 keys this afternoon?
Well, number 1, don't give up transition points. Memorial wants to play fast. So by that, be strong with the ball and make good passes. You don't want turnovers. 2, locate their shooters on the outside. They're a very good 3-point shooting team, but especially Avery Blue. That's what she made her game on, and the rest of her game has improved, but she's still a great outside shooter. And limit them from getting downhill with easy baskets at the rim or on kickouts.
And then on the other side for the Spartans of Val Phillips Memorial.
As I referred to it, control the pace. They want to play up-tempo and transition, play fast. Faster and fastest, if all possible. Be strong on the boards. It means limit Edgewood to 1 shot per possession. That way they can get out and get that break going. And take care of the ball. Turnovers. Nothing kills the team more than turning the ball over.
Those are your 3 keys this afternoon for the Val Phillips Memorial Spartans and the Edgewood Crusaders. So, Dennis, we're inside 4 minutes here left on this pregame clock. What are some other thoughts, anything we should be keeping our eyes out for between these 2 teams?
Oh, let me see here. I guess probably, well, one thing is just a who's who kind of thing. Thompson, name was familiar. Okay. Former Governor Thompson, he's got 3 granddaughters on Edgewood's team. Not only is Beanie good, but Juju, she's got a freshman sister who's one of their top players off the bench, averaging 3 points a game. And then Maggie Igar is a cousin, also a granddaughter. And then Casey Robach, one of my all-time favorite Badger linemen, played in the NFL, Badger coach, his daughter.
Well, second after our teammate Mark Tauscher.
Well,
right?
Tausch is number 1, right? Because he's the Hall of Famer.
Yes.
But, again, another Wisconsin guy that is coaching. And Tausch's not on staff, so I can say the best Badger on staff. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I love you, Tausch. Sienna Robach as a sophomore. She's averaging about 4 points a game, starting to pick her game up a little bit. I like the fact there's sisters. You got Juju and Beanie for the Thompsons, and then Macy Faust, and she's got a sister, Mia, who's a sophomore. So a lot of family stuff here, too. Great athletes. And also, not just athletes, but Penny Teagan and Maggie Igar were members of the Sound of Music cast. Now, my son was in a couple of musicals at Edgewood. And now they've got this whole beautiful building with the shows. And my son's jealous because they were in the old area. But the plays, and, we've been sports guys, and we do a lot of sports stuff. But I love it when you have activities for kids that can do the gamut, from the academic side to the band to the chorus. Jesse was in the band.
I was in the band.
You were in the band.
I was drum major in the marching band.
So, but to be part of the school musical or show choir, stuff like that.
I also did both of those too.
And that is, people don't realize how much of a sport that is. I remember after the shows, Matt said, "Dad, we got to go. We got to meet. We got to decompress." I go, "I know, just like a sports team." And they actually practice more than the teams do. Because they're limited on the court, but they can practice 7 days a week when you're doing a show because you want that baby to come off. So, if you get a chance, in Edgewood and Memorial, they have a great fine arts program over here, too. So that's something else to keep an eye on. anything for the kids that it's really good to see what they did in the city, expanding the schools with the referendum to make these areas really welcoming and to find so many activities for the kids. And when your athletes are in multiple things besides the grade points.
Yep. Then that's, I think, a big thing, too, that you mentioned is just they're in multiple things as athletes besides just athletics. Helps make those other programs then, even have more eyes on them as people like you and I talk about those different things for them. We're going to take another break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off between the Memorial Spartans and the Edgewood Crusaders here on ESPN Madison.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Brian here from Canopy Wealth Management. At Canopy, we create strategies that are tailored to your needs and goals. We've invested heavily in client-friendly software so your assets and plan progress are available to view in one place at any time. Whether you prefer only the high-level information or enjoy the intricate details of the planning process, we've got you covered. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly opened Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Welcome back to Bell Phillips Memorial High School. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. It's now time for our starting lineups. A change to the starting 5 for Edgewood. Juju Thompson will be starting. Then at number 1, then number 2, Sienna Roback. Number 14, Macy Faust. Number 20, Beanie Thompson, the sister of Juju. And then number 30, Anna Miller, the future Badger. For the Spartans, it'll be number 1, Nevaeh Jackson. Number 2, Chanty Wilson. 3, Avery Blue. Number 4, Kennedy Harden. And rounding out the starting 5, number 35, Nakira Martin.
We do have one more change, though. Memorial, Jackson is out, and starting will be Lamaya Willis, number 23.
We had a couple of changes here.
Yep, right before, so you never know if it's an illness or a lot of times coaches will give us the lineup and they go, well, it depends on the practice the day before. They use that a little carrot that you better be ready to play at all times.
Exactly.
But I'm sure we'll see if Jackson's healthy, we'll see a lot of her tonight.
It will be Beanie Thompson and Martin meeting in the center circle, and the opening tip won by the Spartans going from right to left. Wilson gets it up top to Harden. Harden down low to Willis. Willis no good. Rebound pulled in by the Spartans. Out on the perimeter is Blue. She gives it off to Harden at the top of the key. They work that perimeter. Willis going into the elbow, kicks it out to the top of the key to Harden. Harden wheels inside out to the far corner to Wilson. Wilson spinning down low, muscling in, kicks it out to Martin, and they'll just keep working it around, firing it up, an open three for Willis, no good. Rebound to the Crusaders and Thompson. And now the Crusaders working the perimeter. Juju Thompson between the circles, and she picked up her dribble and then picked up that pivot foot. So a turnover. Still scoreless, 17-13 to go in the first half. Kennedy Harden, the head of the snake, running the point, bringing it across the midline. She's got it on the right wing, jab steps, dribbles into the paint, kicks out for Martin, a wing three. That one's too strong. Rebound pulled in by Juju Thompson and the Crusaders. Edgewood up quickly, ahead to Beanie Thompson on the right wing. Wheeling into the paint, the floater with the right hand is good, and our first points of the night go to Beanie Thompson and the Edgewood Crusaders. 2-0 lead for Edgewood, 16:38 to go in the first half.
Nice attack in the rim. Edgewood wants to get to the free throw line. They're only averaging about 10 attempts a game, but they want to attack the rim to get to that line.
No travel called, even though the Edgewood fans wanted one from Memorial. Martin left to the point, and she turns it over. Up ahead to Beanie Thompson. Thompson on the fast break, lays it in. Beanie Thompson with all 4 of the points this afternoon. 16:10 to go in the first half. 4-0 lead for Edgewood. It's an open three for Memorial. They still can't convert. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc are the Spartans. That ball is going to go out of bounds off of Memorial.
Oh, we have a foul.
Oh, it's a foul, excuse me. Who's Nakira Martin. I just saw the
right out of bounds.
The ball go out of bounds, heard a whistle, just assumed that it was touched out, but that'll be the first foul for Nakira Martin and the first team foul. 4-0 lead for Edgewood on Memorial. Faust, right wing, over to Beanie Thompson on the left wing. She fires up a three, and it's nothing but net. Beanie Thompson with all 7 of the points.
Beanie 7, Memorial 0. Yes.
Beanie Thompson just doing it herself early on with 15:25 to go, and it's a 7-0 Crusaders run to open up this game. Martin, the shot fake on the right wing, kicks it off to Blue. Avery Blue wheeling inside, right hand off the glass, and good. Avery Blue gets the Spartans off the schneid. They trail by 5 now. And Anna Miller draws a foul. Avery Blue gets called for the blocking foul. Her first foul, second team foul, trailing by 5. 15:05 to go in the first half. Anna Miller with the ball on the left wing, handing it off to Juju Thompson. She wheels up to the top of the key. Now hands off to Faust. Faust wheels inside, tried to pass down low. Martin steals it away. Nakira Martin goes coast to coast, the Euro step, and it's going to be a charge on Nakira Martin. Her second foul.
Second team, third.
Yep.
Now that's big trouble there.
Yeah, third team foul, the second foul for Nakira Martin. She's going to head to the bench now with 2 fouls.
Best shooter, she's shooting 53% from the floor, averaging second most rebounds at almost 6. That's a tough loss this early.
Macy Faust at the top of the key gives it off on the left side to Anna Miller. Miller crossing over, spinning down low. Right hand floater is good for Anna Miller. A 9-2 lead for Edgewood. 14:25 and counting to go in the first half. Memorial goes quickly. That one's too strong from Chancey Wilson. And it's another rebound for the Crusaders. Juju Thompson kicks it out for Faust. The corner three, too strong. Rebound bounces around, picked up by the Spartans. They go quickly. Harden into the paint. The floater from 6 feet, too strong. Rebound to Edgewood. Then it'll be a travel on Anna Miller as she tried to get things going quickly to her teammate Beanie Thompson. Beanie Thompson with 7 of the 9 points here early for Edgewood. Dennis, she's off to a great start.
Yeah, attacking the rim, Edgewood doing well. Just lost a couple possessions on turnovers, but otherwise they're converting their shots early.
Spartans with the ball after that Edgewood turnover. They'll work it around the perimeter. As Willis goes into the paint, gets double teamed, has to kick it out. Off to the near corner to Harden. Harden wheeling inside, out to McGee for a three, and that's no good. Rebound pulled in by Edgewood, and then the pass for the outlet goes over the head of, Penny Teagan. It'll be another turnover by the Crusaders.
Yeah, 4 turnovers early. That's 4 possessions without a shot.
The Spartans keep the ball after that Edgewood turnover. The Spartans working the perimeter. Nevaeh Jackson on the right wing. Tries the spin inside. The mid-range turnaround J is good. Nevaeh Jackson driving inside, turnaround 12-foot jumper, nothing but net. It's down to a 5-point Edgewood lead. Miller will fire up a triple. Anna Miller, nothing but net. Just when the Spartans started to get some momentum, Anna Miller drains a three. Nevaeh Jackson tries to respond. Can't hit on that one. Outlet pass up ahead to Edgewood, and Beanie Thompson is there for the fast break layup. Suddenly it's a double-digit lead for Edgewood. 12:30 to go in the first half. No shot. They'll say a foul on the floor. Anna Miller picking up her first foul. And that's the first team foul as well.
Yeah, Beanie Thompson and Anna Miller averaging 36 points a game combined. They've got all 14 to start out here. Edgewood's been looking for that third scorer, and right now they're hoping that Macy Faust will be that one.
Harden driving inside. Doesn't get the call. No good. Rebound to Edgewood. Anna Miller, step back three again at the top of the key. Rattles out. No good. Rebound to the Spartans. Memorial going from right to left, trailing by 10, 14-4 with 12 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson firing up a wing three. That one's no good. Another rebound to Edgewood. Another one-and-done possession for the Spartans. Open three for Edgewood. Rattles around, no good. Rebounds taken in by Eubanks and Memorial. Jackson between the circles, off to the left wing to Harden. Jab steps to her right, spins inside, an 8-foot turnaround jumper, no good. Another rebound to Edgewood. Juju Thompson brings it across the midline from left to right. Passes off to her sister, Beanie, and Beanie Thompson is good. Beanie Thompson, 12 of the 17 points, and it forces a Memorial timeout. Our first of the half. 11:29 to go in the first half. It's a 13-point lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Score fast, but in the half court, you got to be a little bit more patient. Right now, they aren't.
Edgewood with it, down low, and that
was
one is good.
Akpanja with
Eva
the two.
Akpanja with her first points.
And Juju Thompson with another assist.
And Memorial will turn it over. They tried to get Kennedy Harden in the corner. And that went through her hands. She couldn't quite get to that one. 29-8 with 5:38 to go.
Both teams just basically playing their top 7 here right now, interchanging here. So the best going up against the best, and right now Edgewood's definitely got the upper hand in this one.
Anna Miller down low, spinning off the glass, no good. Rebound fighting for it. Miller is able to get on the deck and get it. Tried to pass it off, and it went off the hand of Kennedy Harden. It'll stay with Edgewood.
Good second effort there, going to the floor and trying to find an open person to get it to. Edgewood lives to fight another day here.
Faustel inbound on the sideline, bounces it in to Beanie Thompson. Thompson backing down Willis down low, spins to the inside, then reverses and goes baseline, and just the left hand wide open for the layup.
16 of their 30 points right now.
As they lead 31-8, 5 minutes to go. The elbow jumper too strong.
There you go.
Robak able to get the rebound. Passes up ahead to Beanie Thompson. Thompson on the fast break. The right hand layup is good. Beanie Thompson, 18 points. It's a 33-8 lead. Memorial taking another timeout with 4:52 to go in the half. 4:52 to go here in the half, and Edgewood is on top, 33-8. Dennis.
Yeah, 4 different players have 2 each for Memorial, and Thompson's outscored them by themselves. By herself, 18 points, 9 for Miller, and then 2 each for Akapanja and Robach and Faust. So, again, the big 2 really doing the damage. And Beanie is really attacking the rim. Now, again, as much as they attack the rim, they've only got to the line once, and they're 2 for 2 from the line. Edgewood's averaging about 10 attempts a game. They like that to be about 20. It's like Bo's philosophy. You want to take more or make more than the other team takes.
Yep.
And right now, the referees are letting them play because we only had 2 free throw attempts. I like it when we're in single digits. Now we've been in the bonus here for Edgewood. They haven't gotten the line here for almost 4 minutes.
Which is kind of a rare thing for an Edgewood team. Usually they're going inside. They like to drive the paint a lot and really get to the free throw line a ton.
But they're playing through contact.
Yep.
It's not. They're not. Referees aren't calling little ticky-tacky stuff. They're making. You're getting a foul. It's going to be one that you earned. And Edgewood's strong with the basketball. That's one of the things they have. One of their keys.
And Memorial now with it, trying to get something going. That floater, no good. Out to Avery Blue at the top of the key, and that rattles home. Avery Blue with the 3.
That could be what they need to get the kind of lid off the basket here.
As it's a 22-point lead. And that pass went off the hand of a Spartan defender. It'll stay with Edgewood. So Anna Miller will be the one to inbound along her own baseline. Gets it into Beanie Thompson on the near corner, and she drives inside, blocked away by Eubanks, taken in by the Spartans. Harden loses it behind the back, able to pick it back up, though, gives it off to Blue. Blue inside, now kicks it out to the right wing. Driving inside is Martin. Martin, the left hand, it rolls out, no good. No whistle on the contact. Up ahead to Thompson. She'll bring it across the center court line from left to right with inside 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Faust picks up her dribble, has to pass it off onto the left side to Penny Teagan, who's into the game. She's up at the top. Off to Thompson, right wing. Now under the elbow to Rawback. She has the ball poked away. A fight for it on the floor. They're going to call a travel on Rawback.
Yeah, she had it, and then she rolled over. So that'll get you a travel call every time.
Well, and that's the natural instinct there is, like, I have the ball. I can just roll away from them.
Nope.
But they can't. You can't do that in basketball. They're going to call that a travel every time.
Now, interesting watching. Kennedy is on Miller, and they've had Willis right now on Thompson. Nobody can stop Thompson right now.
Martin, Nakira Martin, her first points of the afternoon. She picked up 2 early fouls. There's been a lid on the basket for most of this first half for her. Finally able to get one to fall. It's down to a 20-point lead with 3:10 to go.
Alex Moskow coming in for the first time for Edgewood.
Faust lobbing the inbound pass into Thompson. Now to Faust on the left low block, working against Eubanks. No good. Rebound to Martin. Up ahead to Eubanks. So bringing it across the center line over to Willis on the right corner. Back to Martin, top of the key. Drives inside, kicks it back out to Willis, right wing. Now Martin in the middle post. There's going to be a whistle and a foul going against Edgewood.
That'll be Faust on the bump inside. Just made contact.
That is the second, fourth team foul. So the Spartans starting to get some momentum here, Dennis. Inside 3 minutes to go, down by 20. Blue firing up a deep 3. It just rims out. Rebound battle for, and we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession will go to Edgewood. 2:45 now to go, 33-13. Edgewood leads Memorial here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn, here with me the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. Miller spinning into the elbow, kicks out to Thompson. Or excuse me, that was Teagan for the 3. That was over the top of the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Spartans get the ball back. Harden out to Willis for a corner 3. That one's short. Eubanks had the ball for a moment, then it was poked away by Edgewood on the floor, and then it goes out, and it'll be off the hand of a Spartan, and it'll go to Edgewood. So as soon as Memorial started to get some momentum, even though Edgewood hasn't been able to score here through this, they've still had some good defense, Dennis, to slow down any sort of run potentially happening. I say that, and Memorial gets a steal. Martin tried to bounce pass to Eubanks, and it went off of the thigh of Eubanks and out of bounds on that fast break.
More a very athletic, very good team. I mean, got individually they're playing well. They're just not in sync as a team, I think, right now. And Edgewood, again, Thompson has been unstoppable. And Miller, you need to double team either one. And what can you do when you got that combination going? They're passing the ball very well. And Juju, the first time I've had a chance to see her play as the freshman, reason she's starting tonight, she earned it. She's rebounding, assists. So far, see no points for her, but she's created a lot for her teammates. And there's a steal.
Thompson with the steal up to Miller. Miller hesitates and is able to just lay that in. No problem for Anna Miller. Up to a 22-point lead. Harden quickly driving inside, her second bucket of the afternoon. Inside 90 seconds to go here in the first half. 35-15. Edgewood leads. Akinpanja got behind the defense and was able to just lay that in. Martin on the right wing gets past her defender. Can't get it to convert. Akinpanja with the rebound. Long pass up ahead to Thompson. Off to Miller. Miller, the Euro step and another layup for Anna Miller.
That right there on both ends typifies it.
Yep.
Memorial misses the layup. Edgewood comes down and sinks it.
The lob pass too high for Eubanks. She couldn't pull that one in with her heels on the baseline. Another turnover by the Spartans. The inbound to Miller. It's a full court press for Edgewood. Skips it over to Roback. Now lobs back to Miller on the far side to get it up ahead to Thompson to get it across the midline. She's trapped in that far corner. Now has her dribble, picks it up, tries to pass it off to her sister Juju, and it goes out of bounds off the hand of Nevaeh Jackson.
Worst case, you cross the midline on the left sideline and stop. Now you've got the midcourt, the sideline as defenders, and two defenders, just nowhere to hide.
Exactly. Juju Thompson dishes off to Akinpanja, and then she turns it over out of bounds. 18.3 seconds to go in the half. 39-15. The Crusaders of Edgewood lead the Spartans of Vel Phillips Memorial. Harden going inside, spinning, turnaround 5-footer. That one rolls in for Kennedy Harden. Down to 8 seconds to go. Miller being triple teamed, lobs it off to Thompson with 1 second. The floater is good. Juju Thompson.
Her first points.
Had the open three look, drove inside, and instead gets a floater from 8 feet to get her first points and the buzzer beater to end the half. It's a 41-17 lead for the Edgewood Crusaders after one half of action. I'm Hunter Vaughn, here with me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get the first half stats and the thoughts on the first half from the Dean here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Greg Scalzo here for Buck and Honeys. Congratulations to the perennial Best of Madison Award winner by the folks at Madison Magazine. Meet me at Buck and Honeys to celebrate Wisconsin hospitality. Whether you're enjoying the view on the Yahara River in Monona, exploring Wanakee, visiting the OG in Sun Prairie, or checking out the new location in Mount Horeb, you can enjoy the Buck and Honeys experience in a neighborhood near you. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week with brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you at Buck and Honeys.
Evan Canty and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
This is an opportunity for Jordan Love to make a statement about what his tenure as a Green Bay Packers quarterback is going to be all about. Are you going to wilt when the pressure is at its greatest, or come through like your predecessors? Your franchise quarterback has got to step up and be the reason why you win games and not the reason your team doesn't have a chance in the end.
Unsportsmanlike. Weekday mornings from 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Halftime here at Bell Phillips Memorial High School. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, as the Edgewood Crusaders lead the Memorial Spartans 41-17 here at the half. If you're interested in individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life, well, the GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
Oh, here's the number for you. First half, 58% from the floor for Edgewood. They're 17 out of 29. 19 out of 20. Wow. And Memorial's 8 for 32. That's 25%, 10 turnovers. And a lot of those looks for Edgewood. Edgewood made three threes in the first half.
Yep.
Coach Gifford was telling us they had one game where they made the first one and they missed like 30 in a row.
Yep.
Well, they're taking threes, but not an overly amount. I think they're about 3 for 12 here in the first half. But Memorial's a good team, and Edgewood's making them look silly right now. That you can just see the ability.
Which I think says how good this Edgewood team is.
Yeah, and that's because the two best players on the floor right now are Miller and Thompson. Thompson could not be stopped in the first half. And lesson for younger players, just keep moving. Thompson's got a lot of her points because she's moving. She'll get a ball underneath for a layup, pull-up jumper. Somebody finds her when she's open. And her sister finally, she got the last bucket, but she's got a handful of assists in the first half, some rebounds. Now we see why she started.
Yep. Well, and I think there's also that you mentioned that just keep moving for younger players who are maybe watching this or listening too, is there's so many times where Beanie, even if she hasn't gotten points on a possession, she's been the first outlet pass off of a fast break that kind of gets things going, gets them set up into their offense right away, and it's because she sees, okay, they've got to steal, I've got to get going right away. I can't just sit and watch the ball.
Well, you can see coming in, Anna Miller averaged 7 rebounds a game, and Beanie almost 7, 6.6. They're getting a lot of the rebounds on that defensive end and getting things started. They both handle the ball very well, and Miller she's like a quiet assassin. She's not flashy. She's just in the right place at the right time, making the right play. She's not forcing anything. Thompson was getting the early shots, but then when she had her open look, she took them and just converted. Thompson's got 2 threes and Miller's got 1.
Yep.
But the other players now, Akpanja, we're going to have fun with that one all season long. She's 6 foot. They're post player normally.
Yep.
This one, I think Coach took a look at the speed and what Memorial does and put Juju Thompson in.
Yep.
As a smaller player, she's only 5'3". She plays a little bit bigger, though. She's playing bigger than 5'3" because she's rebounding, but she's quick and she's getting the ball up in transition, and she matches up with the guards.
Yep.
Because Memorial will play 4 guards at times, and most teams have a problem with that. But when you make over 50% of your shots and you don't let Memorial get in transition, they're not getting a lot of easy looks. The balls they're getting inside are contested, and they're not finishing. Edgewood is getting a lot of open looks either on the break, and they're getting the ball to the basket even when it's contested. They use the backboard well.
Yep.
When I'm coaching the younger kids, the backboard is your friend. The backboard, you teach them, use the backboard on layups. Now, you don't want to be banking stuff from the free throw line. You want nothing but net, but you get the point that you got to take advantage and get the angles and do it, and Edgewood is doing it the right way.
Yep.
A math teacher would love the way Edgewood plays basketball because they're playing all the correct angles right now.
They absolutely are. 41-17, they lead the Spartans at the half here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Some of the first half stats: 18 points for Beanie Thompson for Edgewood, 13 for Anna Miller. They're the 2 top scorers this afternoon, and then there's 4 points for Eva Akpanja, who typically has been a starter for Edgewood, but like we mentioned, not in the starting lineup, coming off of the bench for the better matchups here for Edgewood this afternoon. And then 3 players with 2 points with Sienna Robach, Macy Faust, and Juju Thompson hitting the buzzer beater to end the half. Then on the other side for the home team, the Spartans, with 6 points is Kennedy Harden, then 5 Avery Blue, and then 3 players also with 2 points with Nevaeh Jackson, Nakira Martin, and Alana Eubanks. Nakira Martin, one of the best players for this Spartan squad, but she had those 2 early fouls, had to miss a solid chunk of that first half, and that was really a part where Edgewood really went on that run to open things up. We have to take another break before we get started for the second half of action here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
It's December, which means it's truck weather, and nobody helps you gear up like Metro Ford of Madison. Right now, get a 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% APR for 60 or 66 months, with $0 down and no payments for 90 days. The 2025 F-150 2.7L SDX is here with 0% APR plus $1,250 retail bonus cash, $1,000 open bonus cash, and $1,000 MBC. But hurry, offers end January 5th. It's truck weather, so make it count today at MetroFordofMadison.com.
41-17, the Edgewood Crusaders lead the Memorial Spartans. Now, Dennis, this is a big lead, obviously, for Edgewood, but Memorial, with the way that they run, and at times we've seen their offense in some of these other games this year play, they're not out of this game by any stretch. They could go on a run here and really make this a game in the second half, but they've got to go right away.
This is where Edgewood likes to shoot the 3. You don't have to shoot the 3. Yep. Work to get the ball inside, take some time off the clock, and you want to make Memorial's chasing now. You want them to have to get a lot of energy. That's a lot to come back. And teams can come back, but then to be able to finish, get over the hump, very tough for no matter what level of play. Except maybe the NBA where 20-point leads in the fourth quarter don't matter.
Oh, exactly.
Because they're pros, right?
Avery Blue driving in, no good the layup. Tried to dish it off then. Martin inside the hoop and the harm. Nakira Martin picking the ball up, was able to lay that one in.
And that's a foul on Anna Miller. That's her second. That's one to keep an eye on here.
And the free throw's good for Nakira Martin. She's up to 5 points now. It's down to a 21-point lead. I have the largest lead of that first half was up to 25 for Edgewood. So now the Crusaders working from right to left. Thompson wanted to go down to Robach.
And we got a foul. Is it going to be on Martin? Nope. Yes.
And that was on Martin, the official.
Yeah, it signaled 30.
Signaled 30. I was like, wait, there's a 30? Then I thought maybe Anna Miller somehow did, and they were calling it offensive. Nope, that is on 35. That's Nakira Martin's third foul, so she heads to the bench after getting that and one on the previous possession. Thompson has her shot blocked, and then Juju able to get the ball to bounce off of the thigh of a Spartan player. So Edgewood will keep it underneath their own basket, leading 41-20 with 17:10 to go in the game.
Yeah, just we said Martin gets a three-point play, picks up a third foul.
Down low to Thompson, too strong over the top of the basket. Her sister Juju able to pull it in. She backs it out to the three-point line. Off to Faust now, right wing. The three rattles out, no good. A rebound to the Spartans. Jackson bringing it across the midline from left to right. On the right wing, spinning inside, passes it off to Blue on the left wing. Blue now to Harden. The Harden turnaround, no good. Rebound for Miller and Edgewood.
I really like Jackson. They got to get the ball in Jackson's hands more. She can create it on her own.
Pass went off the foot of Jackson, so it stays with.
You see, Jackson's hard to handle down there.
Yep.
We get her in that side of the post. She's got to take some of those shots because she can get to the line. But right now she's passing them up.
Thompson at the top of the key. Dribbling off to her right. Gives it off to Rawback. Right free throw line extended. Juju at the top of the key. Spinning down low. Kicks it off to her sister Beanie in the left corner. And that three rattles off. No good. Rebound to the Spartans. Blue left side. Going inside. Kicks it out to Willis in the corner. And it goes right through her hands. And that ball was moving from Avery Blue. That looked like a Jacob Mizorowski fastball, Dennis.
Ouch. Oh, turnover.
But then a turnover by Edgewood. Harden going inside to Eubanks, and Eubanks wide open for the layup. 41-22 now, 15:40, to go in the game. Thompson gets it across the midline. Passes it off to her sister Beanie from the elbow. Nothing but net as Beanie Thompson was wide open. She's up to 20 points this afternoon.
Just tells her sister, just give me the ball. Just give me the ball. I can make anything.
Jackson at the top of the key, firing up a three, too strong. Rebound for Edgewood. Rawback hands off to Miller, who brings it across the center line, right to left. Hands it off to Beanie on the right wing. Now Juju between the circles. Back to Rawback, left wing. Lobs it inside to Miller. Miller too strong. Rebound fought for, pulled in by Memorial. Harden off to Jackson on the left corner. Dribbles off to her right to the right wing. Wheels all the way into the near low block, and that turnaround floater no good. Another rebound to Edgewood.
Rawback rips that one down.
Faust to Miller on the elbow. Off to Beanie Thompson, wide open three, and it is nothing but net.
She's
Beanie
feeling it
Thompson.
today.
Oh, my goodness.
Up to 23 now.
And it's a 24-point lead for Edgewood. Harden right of the point to Willis left wing. Willis went inside, tried to kick it out to the corner. Macy Faust picking up her third foul. Second team foul with 14:08 to go in the game. A 46-22 lead for Edgewood. Willis will inbound underneath her own basket. Following that Edgewood foul, lobs it out to the top of the key to Harden. Harden kicking it out to McGee. McGee off to Willis on the right corner. Now Eubanks up top. Eubanks wanted to hand it off, couldn't though. Gives it off to McGee at the top of the key. Now Harden right wing. Harden
Double dribble.
double dribbles. The Edgewood coaching staff calling that right away. They were on top of that one. So it's another turnover by the Spartans inside 14 minutes to go.
Another possession without a shot.
Edgewood able to break that press easily just from passing it. Didn't even have to dribble, and they got it across the midline. Now a whistle and a foul. Chanty Wilson. Wilson picking up her second foul, second team foul here in the half. 46-22 lead for Edgewood. And then a shot blocked by Eubanks. Teagan thought she had the open corner three. Instead, Eubanks sends that one back. So the ball will stay with Edgewood. Teagan to Thompson on the right wing. Thompson goes into the free throw line, passes off to her sister Juju, who drives in, and the floater's good for Juju Thompson. Both of the baskets for Juju Thompson, about 10-foot floaters when she had maybe looks at threes, passed them up for the closer shot. No good by McGee. Rebound pulled in by the Crusaders. Beanie Thompson left to the point, off to her sister Juju. Back to Juju, left wing. Now she'll fire up a three. That one's too strong. Miller able to keep the ball alive, but she was on the baseline. The ball will go to the Spartans, who trail 48-22. Inside 13 minutes to go in the second half. Here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Nevaeh Jackson, top, gives it off to Martin, who checks back in with 3 fouls. Martin in the mid-post, spinning around, has to kick it outside to Wilson. Wilson trying to get down low. She's falling over, able to pass it off before she traveled. Blue right wing. Blue, the Euro step. She's able to draw a foul, doesn't convert.
Akpanja with the first foul.
Her first foul, third team foul. Avery Blue at the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first one hits the front of the rim, no good for Avery Blue.
She's been struggling at the line this year, just 43% coming in.
Blue coming into this game averaging 16 points per game.
There we go, that's the jinx.
She hits that one.
Reverse jinx.
Now up to 6 points. Memorial going with that full court press again. Miller nearly had the ball poked away, able to pick it up though. Gets it inside, down low to Akpanja, can't convert. Rebound pulled in, stays with the Crusaders. Anna Miller fires up a 3. Anna Miller drills a 3. Her first points of the second half. She's up to 16. It's a 51-23 lead for Edgewood. The 3 no good for Memorial. Bouncing around, up ahead to Anna Miller. Miller pulls up at the three-point line. Hits Juju Thompson. Wide open underneath for the easy layup, and it's a timeout for the Spartans. 53-23, up to a 30-point lead for the Edgewood Crusaders. We'll take a 30-second timeout as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania here on ESPN Madison.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
(53-23), 11:46 to go in the game. Edgewood leads the Memorial Spartans here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. Stoughton Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student-athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. So Memorial inbound on that far sideline, going from left to right, down by 30, the largest lead of the afternoon for Edgewood. Wilson handing off to Jackson on the left wing. Jackson goes into the paint, has to kick out to Martin. Martin back out for Jackson. Open three is nothing but net for Nevaeh Jackson. Her first points of the half. Full court press from Memorial. Thompson able to break it, keeps her dribble alive as she's guarded by Eubanks on the far sideline. Now circles off to between the circles, gives it to her sister Juju, left of the point. Faust right wing. Faust holding the ball up above her head, passes off to Beanie Thompson on the right wing. Thought about an open three, instead passes off to Roback, who will fire up a three. That one's no good. Rebound taken in by the Spartans. Inside 11 minutes to go in the game. Spartans with the ball. Martin going inside. Kicks it out for the three, no good. Eubanks gets the board. Blue down low, high off the glass, no good. Martin grabs the rebound, gets triple team, lobs it outside to Jackson. Now off to Wilson, she'll fire up a three, no good again. Another rebound pulled in by the Spartans for a moment, but it goes out off the hands of Edgewood, so it'll stay with Memorial. Akpanja checking in for Roback.
Three good looks there.
Yep.
Good offensive rebounding for the Spartans, but not able to knock one down.
Wilson with the ball on the right wing, handing it off to Blue. Right wing. Blue crossing over, fakes the pass, sends it off the side of the backboard. No whistle, and then Blue no good. Rebound into the corner. Blue is able to pick it up. It stays with Memorial, but then she passes it right into the hands of Miller. Up ahead to Thompson. Thompson left hand off the glass is good. Again, Beanie Thompson just able to get out past the defense as soon as she sees her team gets a steal and able to get another easy, fast break. Martin can't control the pass from Blue, but she's able to pick it up off the floor. Off to Blue, right free throw line extended. Now to Jackson. Cross court for Wilson, left wing. Gives it off to Blue. Now Martin, shot fake on the wing. Kicks it out to the corner. It's taken away by Beanie Thompson. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That's on number 2, Chancey Wilson. Her third foul. Third team foul with 9:37 to go. 55-26. Edgewood leads Memorial. Thompson, right wing. Now to Faust, left of the point. Gives it to Teagan. As Edgewood works the perimeter. Miller, guarded by Harden, left of the point. Dribbling with the right hand, crosses over. Tried to pass to Faust in the corner. It's knocked out of bounds by Avery Blue.
Looking for a back screen there. It was pretty wide open, but Edgewood just being patient right now. No need for threes. Just work your offense. It's a good time to work on that half court.
Akpanja down low, off to Teagan. Drives baseline, gets it into Thompson, kicks it out for Miller. The wide open three is good. Anna Miller, 6 second half points, 19 points on the night. Martin, right hand floater. No good. Another rebound to the Crusaders. Miller going quickly. Realized she didn't have the numbers. Hesitates for a moment. Spinning inside. Gets double team. Kicks it out for Faust. Open three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound to Harden and Memorial. It's a 3-on-2. Harden bounce pass inside. And the layup is good to Nevaeh Jackson. Jackson up to 7 points. It's back down to a 30-point lead. Thompson off to the corner. Teagan's three. That's no good. Rebound for Memorial. Avery Blue crosses the midline from left to right. And Avery Blue with the carry. So another turnover by Memorial.
Getting close to some reserve time play here. Like to see it. And Alex Moskow checking in for the first time in the second half.
As you say that, one of the reserves walks past us to head to the scorer's table to check in for Edgewood at the next dead ball. But right now, Anna Miller nearly loses the ball, able to fall on it, passes off to Rawback. She fights through some contact and draws a foul. Chanty Wilson can't believe it.
Her fourth.
That is her fourth and the fourth team foul. Sienna Rawback will head to the free throw line. Misses the first one. Alex Moskow checking in for Edgewood, with Alana Eubanks coming in for Memorial. And the second one too strong. Rebound fought for, pulled in by Memorial. Harden, the Euro step inside. Kennedy Harden, her first points of the second half. Juju Thompson gets double teamed down low, passes it off to Sienna Rawback. Rawback gets her first points of the second half. 60-30, Martin draws a foul down low.
Rawback second.
Fourth team foul. And it is a timeout for Edgewood. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take a 60-second timeout as well. 60-30, Edgewood leads with 17-13 to go here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Buying a new vehicle should be exciting, and that's what Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb aims to do. That's why they vow to give you the better buying experience. Jim Rutledge here. I've had 3 better buying experiences at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, and I keep on going back because the experience and the Chevy is fantastic. So if you're looking for a buying experience you're going to want to repeat anytime you need a new or new-to-you vehicle, I recommend you make the short drive out to Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, because you're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
60-30, 7:13 to go in the game. Kira Martin is at the free throw line for Memorial. The first one's no good. She'll get one more of those. She was fouled on a shot attempt. And the second one rattles out, no good. Rebound poked out to Memorial. They'll keep it. Blue wing on the near side. Crossing over, thought about the step back, passes it off to Martin. Martin inside, gives it to Eubanks. Eubanks has her shot blocked. It's taken in by the Crusaders for a moment. Now it stays with Memorial. Harden, far wing. Now off to Blue of the right wing. Dribbles off to her left. She'll slow things down now. Fires up a 3, and that one's too strong. Another long rebound out ahead to Beanie Thompson. Beanie, that one's too strong as there was a little bit of contact, no call. Baseball pass up ahead from Blue to Martin. Tried to go quickly, but Edgewood was able to get back on defense. Stay down, Alex! Eubanks lobs a pass off to the far corner. Now into Willis down low. Willis trying to find somebody to pass off to, gets it off to Harden. Harden now to the near block for Martin, and Martin draws a foul and makes the bucket. Rawback picks up her third foul, fifth team foul. Down to a 28-point lead, 60-32 with 6:11 to go in the game. Martin will head to the line for the old school three-point play. Nikira Martin up to 5 second-half points. Sorry, Dennis.
Memorial's missed a lot, but the Edgewood's defense has something to do with it, too.
Yeah, it's been the tough combination for Memorial this afternoon of they've struggled to make shots. Edgewood's defense has been great. And when they do get stops, a lot of the times it's been getting a stop, but the ball goes out of bounds kind of a situation, so Edgewood can set up their defense again.
Memorial starters are averaging 60 points coming in. Not anywhere near that today.
Akinpanja travels down low. So like I just said, it's another turnover for Edgewood, but they're still able to set up defensively, so Memorial can't get out and run the way that they like to. McGee, top. Jackson, right wing, the 15-foot floater. That one rims out. Thompson gets the rebound for Edgewood. To Faust, hands off to Miller on the right wing. She'll fire up a deep three, and it is good. Anna Miller with another three. Back to a 30-point Edgewood lead. Wilson fires up a triple. Dennis, anything you can do.
I can do better.
Chanty Wilson hits the wing three. It's the first time we've gotten to do that on the radio this year, Dennis. And I mean this year is in 2026. Lamaya Willis picks up her second foul. As I was distracted about the fact that you and I got to sing. It's a big deal when it's the first time of the year, Dennis. I have to make sure that you and everyone knows about that. Exactly. Happy New Year, and Beanie Thompson converts down low. 65-36, 5 minutes to go. Edgewood leads Memorial here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Edgewood, and it'll stay with Memorial.
Yeah, Beanie with 27 and Anna Miller with 22. Wow. By themselves, they've outscored.
Yeah.
Memorial.
And Miller gets a steal. Miller on the fast break.
There's
the right-hand layup is good. And Anna Miller that time. For those listening on the radio or the ESPN Wisconsin app, she did a great job after she got the steal. She just took a split second to kind of check back behind her, see where the defenders were on that fast break, and then went right hand to use her body to kind of protect herself. Long three, no good. McGee got the rebound. Can't convert, stays with Memorial. Jackson gives off to Wilson, and Wilson off the glass and good. Chanty Wilson. 5 second-half points, 5 points on the afternoon, 67-38. Pass poked away, pulled in by Memorial. Blue brings it across the midline from left to right. Blue into the post. Blue triple-teamed and draws a foul.
Is that Faust's fourth?
Should be on Macy Faust, yes, her fourth. (67-38), 4:02 remaining in the game. Edgewood leads Memorial. Pass from the baseline out to the top of the key for Blue. Fires up an NBA range three. That one is no good. Miller pulls in another board for Edgewood. Miller will cross the center line. Now kicks out to the corner for a three. That's too strong, right into the lap of Avery Blue. Blue wanted to lob one up ahead to Nikira Martin, but that was well over the head of Martin and out of bounds. Edgewood breaks the Memorial press, and as I say that, Juju Thompson sends a pass over the head of her teammate. Penny Teagan in the corner, so it's another turnover by Edgewood.
Like I said, she's only 5'3", but
Yep.
she plays a lot bigger. That was a hard pass.
Blue handing off to Wilson on the near wing. Wilson going inside through some contact. No good. Akinpanja had the rebound for a moment, but it's taken away by Memorial. Blue fires up a three off the left rim. No good. Rebound to Beanie Thompson. A whistle underneath, and that's going to be on Nakira Martin, her 4th foul. 6th team foul, both teams with 6 fouls here in the half. 3:05 to go in the game. 67-38 Edgewood leads.
Made it this far without bonus free throws. Can we make it? Nah.
Well,
Somebody's
now
gonna
that you
foul.
said something,
we get a
whistle.
timeout.
I thought there was a foul for a second. The official was blocking my view, but that was a timeout for Edgewood. 67-38, Edgewood leads with 2:54 to go in the game. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. So, Dennis, we have this game here on Saturday, and then it's a busy week for you. We've got 2 games next week. Tuesday night hoops return, so we'll have more girls basketball. Stevens Point, or SPASH as they are known, coming down to the Madison area to play Middleton on Tuesday night. And then that'll be with you and Riley Yauk on the call. And then I'm back on Friday night where we have the basketball edition of the Slider Bowl, Lakeside Lutheran and Lake Mills.
And you have a hockey game on Thursday.
Yes.
And I have a women's UW game tomorrow. And UW women on Thursday. So
and we have
busy.
PrepMania Weekly on Monday night.
Yes, so yeah, we're busy. We're back in the new year.
Yep. Penny Teagan turning the ball over. Yes, so a busy week for PrepMania and high school sports fans across the area. Again, going through that week. Monday night from 7 to 8, we'll have PrepMania Weekly. The Dean and I will go through all of the area games from the past week, look ahead to next week.
We're going to be starting our own poll here pretty soon, too, right?
Yes, we'll have a power ranking for Madison-area teams. We'll be starting that. Anna Miller on the fast break lays it in, and good. She's got 11 second-half points, up to 24 on the afternoon, 69-38. And Miller now gets another rebound. We're down to 2:15 to go in the game. Thompson thought about that 3, but with 2 minutes left, instead just backs it out.
I double-check numbers afterwards, but I believe both Thompson and Beanie and Anna are double-double with rebounds as well.
Akinpanja too strong, gets her own board, misses again. Fight for the rebound. Avery Blue able to pull it away for Memorial. Blue spinning inside, off the glass, and good for Avery Blue. And the whistle and a timeout. We're going to keep it right here as I was trying to go through our week here of high school sports on ESPN Madison. Monday, PrepMania Weekly with the Dean and I. Again, we go through all the area basketball teams. There will be also, we'll be talking about it on the Monday show, we're going to have a Madison area basketball power ranking. So it won't be like our media poll for football where we're talking about all the teams from across the state. It'll just be our kind of Dane County region teams and the teams that we feel like are the 10 best playing throughout the area for that past week. So we'll have that on Monday. Then Tuesday will be Tuesday night hoops. You and Riley Yauk will be on the call for some girls hoops in Middleton as they take on Stevens Point. Then on Thursday, Pablo Iglesias and I will be on the call on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel for Middleton and Wanakee boys hockey from the ice pond in Wanakee. Going to be bringing some hockey night in Madison for a few hockey games this year for the first time ever. Then on Friday night will be some more high school basketball, our first boys game of 2026 in the Slider Bowl version, basketball version of the Slider Bowl with Lake Mills and Lakeside Lutheran.
And those are both 2 top 10 teams potentially right now, both playing well. We're going to get to see Woleen, the quarterback in football. We're going to see how well he's playing in basketball, and I'm sure he's off to a good start there. But Lakeside, very good team, state team the last couple of years. So a little road trip on Friday night. Let's keep that snow away this week, right?
Absolutely. I've got too much driving to do this week. 69-40, down to 90 seconds to go in this one. Edgewood leading Memorial. Anna Miller fires up an NBA range three, no good. Rebound stays with the Crusaders. Sienna Rawback with the putback.
And once again, Juju Thompson with a rebound.
We've got a whistle as Chancey Wilson was fouled down low, doesn't make the shot. Macy Faust. She fouls out, and we're into the bonus now, Dennis. So, of course, as you say that with about 3 minutes left in the game, are we going to go without any bonus free throws? Now, granted, this was on a shot, so technically we could still do it if no one fouls the last minute 18 of this game. And the first one no good for Wilson.
All right, we got some new players in the game. Vanessa Seitz, number 4. She had a pretty good JV game earlier. Maya Hampton, number 11, is also in.
The second free throw good for Wilson. She's got 6 points, all 6 of them here in the second half. Trailing by 30, 71-41 now, a minute 17. Moshkow
and
has that pass.
Iglar, 23, also checked in for Edgewood.
Blue knocks down a triple. 6 second-half points for Avery Blue. Down to a minute to go in the game. Hampton has it on the left wing, guarded closely by Martin and Blue. She hits the floor. We're going to have a whistle.
Edgewood timeout.
A timeout by Edgewood with 54 seconds left to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout as, again, Edgewood leads 71-44 with 54.2 seconds to go here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Me Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
The turnover by Edgewood as we come out of the timeout. Memorial on the fast break can't convert. Rebound to the Crusaders. And then the pass goes out of bounds off of Memorial, so it'll go back to Edgewood with 30.8 seconds to go.
That was a rebound there for Veronica Seitz.
Moshkow gets the inbound pass. Lobs it to Hampton. And then Hampton carries, so another turnover for Edgewood. Nevaeh Jackson will inbound it into Avery Blue. Blue drives past her defender, can't get the layup, and the rebound pulled in by the Crusaders. Moshkow gets the ball stolen away, up ahead to Blue. Blue passes inside for Harden, and the turnaround is good for Kennedy Harden. And Edgewood will just hold it. 71-46, the final score. The Edgewood Crusaders cruise to a victory here at Vel Phillips Memorial High School this afternoon. Dennis, we said it before the game, but this was the sort of team for Edgewood who they come in with a 6-4, now 7-4 record. And people might say that and be like, oh, Edgewood, I don't know how good they are. You know, are they down compared to their last few years? But we see it here this afternoon. They're still just as good as they had been in past years.
Yeah, two best players on the floor obviously were Beanie Thompson and Anna Miller. Thompson with 27, Miller with 26. And it wasn't just the shooting. It was the rebounding, defense. Juju Thompson, surprise starter, but it was a good matchup. Eva Akpanja, normally their starter at 6 foot, but went with a smaller lineup against the quick Memorial team, and it was good. Again, Juju, 5'3", plays a lot bigger than that. And she was all over the place rebounding. She ended up with 6 points. Got that buzzer beater at the end of the first half and 4 points in the second half. So it's a good Edgewood team, and they're looking for that third score, which Faust, I think, Macy Faust will be there. She ended up with 2. My kind of player. You got 5 fouls. Use them all if you can. And she did today. Sienna Rabach had 6, and Akpanja had 4 to wrap up the scoring. But great team effort for Edgewood. They're a pretty solid 7. You had the starters, and Akpanja came off the bench, and then also Penny Teagan. And they had a couple of moments there for Moshkow too, but pretty solid 7 there for Edgewood. Played very well together as a team. I like where they moved. Once again, they kept attacking the rim, only 2 free throws. And that was Beanie got fouled in the first half. She was 2 for 2. And you look at how many times they got the ball inside and they got layups. Eventually, the refs are going to be calling some of those. But right now, they are playing through it. And a lot of times, you get fouled. But if you finish strong, it's like, oh, well, I didn't see the foul. Versus players that will not finish strong, and then they end up missing it, and then the foul gets called, and they go to the line for 2. But and then pretty well for Memorial. They ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8 free throws. They were 4 of 8 from the line. So overall, pretty well game for Edgewood, and Memorial just really came out struggling with their shooting in the first half. And once you get in that hole, it's pretty tough to come back against a team like Edgewood.
Absolutely. Again, 71-46 our final score. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will name our Pizza Hut player of the game here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Hold your friends close and your rivals closer on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Matt, when we were out at the Packer game, your friend even admitted that he checks out mentally when you start to tell him
he did
recipes. Yes. I don't even bring up food around you anymore because it's too much.
And Thomas is a terrible cook, so he can't follow the recipes anyway.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Weekdays 4 to 6 on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly open Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Happy New Year and happy new engagement. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. You have heard me talk about corporate, fundraising, and even casino events, but we are also amazing wedding DJs. Never cheesy and always the perfect fit for the perfect couple. Please let us help you narrate your wedding day love story while playing an amazing soundtrack that will rock your dance floor. Create lifelong memories of your one special day. Do it right and do it with celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973, and they're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether it's the sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out the all-new 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's first all-electric SUV, or browse their selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
As a single mom of a young child, I second-guessed if college was even doable. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm getting the support I need, and the advisors have helped me every step of the way, including navigating admissions and the financial aid. My advice to others? Do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wrapping things up here from Val Phillips Memorial High School, I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. The Edgewood Crusaders winning 71-46 over the Spartans of Val Phillips Memorial. And Dennis, you know what time it is now. It's time to name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one outpizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Dennis, felt like kind of a no-doubter this afternoon for our player of the game.
Well, Beanie Thompson, 27.7 rebounds. Anna Miller, 26.7 rebounds.
So we're going to give it to both of them.
We're going to give it to
them
them both.
They're basically like the same player tonight.
Yes. Beanie came out. She had 18 in the first half, really hot. And then Anna, again, as a player, Anna, UW commit. Now, Beanie's going to be playing somewhere at the next level.
Yep.
I'm convinced of that. Beanie came out really hot, and they moved the ball well. They got the ball inside. And Miller lets the game come to her.
Yep.
She digs all the little things. She's in the right place at the right time making the pass. But the star, who is this? It's Juju Thompson.
Yep.
5'3" guard getting her start. I'm not sure if it's her first start or not, but it was a great start for her tonight. 6 points, but a lot of assists, rebounds, and just causing chaos out there.
Absolutely. Again, our Pizza Hut players of the game, Beanie Thompson and Anna Miller. They provided the winning play this afternoon, and the winning play of the season, well, that's Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box, and it is back. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a dessert starting at just $19.99. Feed your crew before the game, after, or while you watch. The Triple Treat Box only at Pizza Hut. Order now at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. Again, 71-46 the final score. Want to say thank you to our audio producer, Owen Dimfel, back at the Everlight Solar Studio. Thank you to Riley Yauk, our video producer. For the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, I'm Hunter Vaughn, and this has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Hold your friends close and your rivals closer